Okay, now, this is not the kind of tea I like to sip, but we have to talk about it. I woke up this morning to some truly sad news. Angie Stone, the R&B legend, the woman who gave us soul, sass, and vocals for days, has passed away. And let me tell you something, if you don't know Angie Stone's music, then honey, I need you to go educate yourself immediately. R&B singer Angie Stone died in a car crash early Saturday. She was 63. Stone was involved in a crash around 4 a.m. local time Saturday in a van headed from Mobile, Alabama to Atlanta with members of her band, according to her manager, Walter Millsap III, and her label, the SRGLS Group. The van she was traveling in was hit by a truck and flipped over multiple times, Millsap and her label said. Angie was not just a singer, she was a force in music, a powerhouse, a whole era. Before her solo career, she was out here in the 80s with a hip-hop group called The Sequence. Yes, she was one of the first ladies of rap before she became an R&B queen. And then the 90s came, and Angie hit us with that neo-soul sound, sultry, grown, sexy. Brotha, Wish I Didn't Miss You, Chilly, those songs still hit. You ever been in your feelings at 2 a.m. with a glass of wine? Angie is the soundtrack to heartbreak and healing. Now let's talk about that voice. Angie's voice was like that one Annie at the cookout who gives you the best advice while making you a plate. It had depth, it had experience, it had soul. And she never got the flowers she truly deserved. I mean, let's keep it real. She was never the mainstream artist that some of her peers were. But did that stop her? Nope. She gave us hits, she gave us vocals, and she gave us attitude. And let's not forget, Angie was also a songwriter. Some of your faves? Yeah, she wrote for them too. And listen, we all know Angie was never afraid of a little drama. The R&B Divas era? Phew, that reality show had us glued to our screens. Angie was always real, sometimes too real, but that's what we loved about her. She was gonna tell it like it is, no sugarcoating. And let's not forget, she had a whole relationship with D'Angelo back in the day. They were a thing. And I mean, sis, how does it feel? Laughs. And she was part of that neo-soul movement that made you feel something. Angie, Jill Scott, Erykah Badu. It was a time, okay. But let's talk about the impact, because Angie Stone's music was grown music. She made music for the real ones, the ones who've been through some things. She didn't need auto-tune. She didn't need gimmicks. She just needed a mic and a moment. And that's why she will always be remembered. It's always hard losing an artist like this because they remind us of a time, a feeling, a moment in our lives. And Angie was one of those artists. My heart goes out to her family, her children, her fans, because we lost a real one. But let me tell you something, legends don't die. Her music will live on forever. So tonight, turn on Wish I Didn't Miss You, pour a drink, and remember Angie Stone for the queen that she was. Rest in peace, Angie. You will be missed, but your voice, your soul, that's forever. Like, comment some of your favorite songs, memories, share and subscribe for more hot topics.